And like we'll do with Death Stranding. What is happening? I feel like this game is starting from the beginning. Kingdom Hearts replay. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Monza. Unless I buy the whole thing, but... By the way, how are you going with that, Monza? I keep forgetting task. Alright, so we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to watch the story so far, and then we're going to get into the Nibelheim mission.
Where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours,
staying hydrated,
destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako.
Gotta love this cinematic.
Ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy.
That's an idea, chaotic. That is something I would consider.
Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1.
That is not an idea, Monza.
In Sector
We're not going to see that
the
here.
aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion.
Reunion.
And thus was destiny set in motion.
Interesting
Reactor
point,
1
Atomic.
gone, Avalanche set
You're
their
right.
sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost,
Yeah.
Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody.
Red Dead
With her
Redemption.
capture,
course.
Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the
Yeah, I had no
planet.
idea about the Witcher
And only
series.
she
I only know
could
about the
guide
third one.
them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building.
Baldur's Gate I know a
the
little bit
company's
about
beating heart.
because of Dungeons and Dragons, but
It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth.
really, just
Before he could be stopped,
maybe they weren't that
Cloudsville
good.
fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars, and the catalyst of our plight.
I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Seems a bit too...
Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge.
Yeah, Cavill, you're going to have to release it yourself at some point. I don't see it happening.
Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads.
Uh-huh.
Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it.
Okay.
To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth
Yeah,
waited,
yeah, we know.
whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. The fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom.
Funny how in the original
there,
they didn't have to break the
beyond
shackles of
where
freedom
fate
to escape
could
Midgar.
follow,
Anyway.
that a new journey began.
Okay. All right. Just tap the selection. Here we go. Regain current quest completion data. Restore previously completed quest data, or reset all quest data. Yeah, we just want to see the story, right? Well, I've done New Game Plus. I've finished everything. I'll stream Days Gone myself. Oh boy. Cavill's taking action. Cavill's taking the situation into their own hands. What do we do, people? You want to see me? No, don't make me go through hard again. I've already done hard. I don't want to do hard again. Let's do it nice and easy. Let's just do a story walkthrough like we did with Remake. I knew you'd. Don't make me go through hard again. You people are mean. I've already done hard. I've already been through it. Normal, it's okay. I'll do normal. Can we like find a I see Cavill, Atomic, and play BG3 on Tactic. I've never played BG3. I see Cavill, Atomic, and Chaotic are all telling me to play it on hard. Alright. Hard mode it is. Normal is good? Okay, we'll do normal. We'll do normal. Let me know if this is too loud. I'll turn it down.
I'm waiting, Cloud. I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable.
That should be
Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the
Chaotic,
rubble
I may have misinterpreted what you
reminiscent
chatted
of a
to
funeral
the
pyre.
Cavill.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Special Shinra News Bulletin. I love how they immediately picked it up where the previous game ended. Yeah, Cavill, start your stream. We want to see it. We love to see it. Jeez, look at the attention to... Oh, I can't get over it. I paid so much attention to detail in this game. You all better be here when part 3 comes out. They can see me lose my mind. Title drop. Hell yeah. Give us the third one already. I can't wait any longer.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 flight.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
Destruction.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
And it rains some more.
Over there. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Go away, Monza.
You're right.
How dare you?
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Who are they talking about?
Back over here. The rescue team has pulled people from
They're
the
all
rubble.
dead. No. Tifa, no.
Quick,
How dare you kill
get the camera
Tifa?
off him. Come on, this way.
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured.
Cavill, you have to let us know so we can be there.
Move it. We're taking
Aerith, no. Uh-huh.
Turn that off!
Someone's interested.
Are being taken away! I got here already!
Not your bay, no. Not Tifa. That's Kyrie, I think her name was.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Aerith!
Yo, Shayla. Uh-oh. Someone wake up. And they're in a bad mood. Alright. Not gonna lie, going from Aerith to this guy, whoever he is. Going from Yuffie, not Aerith, to this guy. A little bit of a drastic change. But we'll deal. Like a rainy day. Uh-huh. Shout out to Cataclysm, yeah. I haven't heard that stream. Are they good? What do they stream? Cavill? Misfilter the space. Monza, why are you deleting that? Why are you banhammering it?
Get away from her!
Is Cataclysm really that bad? So you felt the need to delete those messages?
You tried.
Misclick. Okay. Alright.
Alright, think.
When the Buster Sword just ain't big enough. Boom.
Come on, let's get it.
Yeah. I can't believe they send out flame troopers against this guy.
Sorry.
Yeehaw. You made Atomic a mod? Good choice. The Atomic, now you're a mod too. The dream is real. Aw. Poor Red. Not Red.
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
Wow. But Monzo, you're already a mod. How many people are you gonna moderate?
This is so messed up.
Yep,
All of it.
all of it.
But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
We are so back. I know, right? He's a power hungry mod. Oop. Aw. That hand falling to the ground is so sad. Oh. Sad. Been a lot of sad moments today.
All right then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth.
Mission for Sephiroth.
I couldn't believe my luck.
You get to wash his hair while he's off slaying monsters.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
I don't know how invested you all are in this game. And I don't know how much you want to play part 3. But I'm gonna say that there's some very...
Hey.
Hi, welcome in. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's some very noticeable
Kids.
detail here.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs,
That are
you
like
can let me off right.
hints
Really?
as to what's gonna happen in part 3.
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
If you know what happens, if you played the OG, they're like,
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor.
they're right there. It's like they're screaming out, right?
Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess.
I can see it. I can see the difference. Like it's something that's right there. I'm not gonna say it, but it's just something that's right there in this scene.
That's where I grew up.
And you can
Got
tell
some
that
fiends at our 12.
if you're someone who hasn't played it, the original, and is just going through the remake games, and we'll see what happens in part 3, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, really? Cavill, you're blue now. Why are you blue? Why do I have that sword?
I'll take the other.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Hey. Gotcha. Yeehaw. What's your voice? Yeah. You are confusing me with the color changes.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
To say the least.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the
You're gonna go
reactor,
through the whole rainbow?
and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
This dialogue is iconic.
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
At some point.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Little cowboy hat. It's like we get it, it's a country town, but...
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Alright, let's make some changes. Back to the Buster Sword. What do I even have equipped? Fire, magic focus. Sorry, I was using all this stuff when I was while I was trying to get the platinum trophy. Fire and ice, MP absorption, swift cast, HP up, speed up, magic up, first strike, enemy skill, ATB boost. Alright, that doesn't really change my the slots, does it? No. Which one did I have? The Rune Blade. Proficiency bonus, strike with attack or strong attack after switching modes. Okay. That's fine. And max HP, MP recovery rate up, reprieve. That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. Alright, let's talk to some of the villagers.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
That's just wrong.
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here.
You know,
Look at all this mud. It's never gonna come off.
Well, that's your job, isn't it?
What a relief!
You're gonna save me right?
Chickie! Catch the chickie! Chasing the chickie around.
Hey, what's Midgar like? Tell me about
Really is a country town.
He's a good boy who never stops, keeping our
City safe for each and everyone.
We're gonna whip you up the best meals you've ever had.
I never realized how much of a country town Nibelheim truly was until I saw it in this game. All the doggies and the farm animals, and how the people are dressed and the little houses.
You guys need anything? Just say.
We're out and about. Keep your eyes peeled, people.
Don't you worry. We'll make sure you guys are ready.
Little neighborhood watch.
Standing guard, sir.
There's the mayor's house.
But now's not the time. Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Yeah, don't. Let Sephiroth discuss the matter with the mayor in private. Don't go bugging him.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
The Needhog Hotel.
You're so sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
Hello, madam. Whoa.
A soldier.
And you are?
Rashard Sangan.
Rashard.
A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Flimsy. Noodle arms.
Well toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
He's like, oh, get out of my face, dude.
You could learn a lot from me.
Get off my face.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128.
Okay.
In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
You're gonna go far, kid.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Alright, let's do it.
Goodness! Is that
You wouldn't have lasted a day.
Yeah, it's me.
Was it that used to say how scary the military was?
Hello, I'm here. Hi. How's it going?
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra?
I'm Shinra.
Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. How you've grown.
Oh, right. Got a sword and everything.
Then I stopped by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
Fine. Cloud's house.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own.
I wonder where
It's
he
the first
died
time we'd
and when
seen
he
each other
died.
in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Oh.
Hey.
What up?
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
I reckon he would have called first.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older,
can think
more
of
mature
one or
girl
two
that could
girls.
keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the
Silly
perfect
goose?
type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
He conked out. Does not function. Does not compute. There's nothing more to talk about.
Those soldiers certainly are handsome.
Whoop.
Don't you think? And such muscles.
Up here. Damn, look at the
how
view.
did it
Huh?
feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
That's not creepy at all, right? He's looking into her window. That's fine. Let's just chalk it up to cute. It's in the cute category. Also, I have to say, rest at the end once you are done exploring. We're not done exploring. Also, I have to say, we know that Tifa's best girl and all that, right? But I have a big complaint.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yes. Of course we went to your place.
I figured you might be there.
Yes, I just stormed into your house.
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Oh, shut up, Barrett. Stirring up trouble.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Fluffy!
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
So anyway, as I was saying, I have a sort of complaint about how Tifa treats Cloud throughout these games. Like, she doesn't tell him the truth. She sort of keeps him... She tries to protect him, but she does put him in harm's way. She knows that there's something wrong with him. So it's like... her behavior is wrong. I'm just going to put it out there. She should have either, if she knew that something was wrong with him, then she should have either kept him out of harm's way, or
You
should have been
into my
honest
room?
with him.
Did.
I did.
You went through my stuff?
I know I shouldn't have.
I did.
Cloud! You asshole!
Yep. And there's the obligatory Final Fantasy VIII cameo. If you don't know who that character is, we'll just leave it as a blank.
Did you actually play it?
Yeah, we'll play a bit. Went to town on it. Go to town. I haven't played the piano in such a long time, so will probably be a bad performance. I'll do my best. Select piece. Alright, I'll try and do... I was good at air this thing. Alright, let's do this one. Just a very basic. Might not be able to respond to chat right now. Ah, come on. I missed it. Playing the piano takes so much concentration. We done? Sorry, that was the best I could. I switched to my computer so I can still watch chat and not constantly click off screen. That's the best I could do. That's literally the best I could do, and I am done with this. Quit my performance. I haven't played this in such a long time. The piano minigame is so demanding, and that's literally the best I could do.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
No.
Oh shit! You're a merc of many talents.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not doing that, because that was a nightmare to get the trophy on that one. But nah. See, this is why I said I really enjoyed the variety they put into this.
Don't make any trouble for
Whoa, a lot of people here.
Come on, that's enough. Please, go back to your homes.
Right, before we head back, we just...
Finally.
And it's hard enough to realize... Yeah, I know. I know. I enjoyed the fact that
Out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Could you keep up?
Hey, of course I can keep up.
Weak legs betray a weak mind.
There we go.
Takes me back.
Imagine her reaching.
Come on. Do some more. Reach for the stars. But as I was saying, yeah, I appreciated the variety this game had.
Hey, good to see
Oh.
soldier.
Good to see you too.
This gate to us. Nobody's getting through on our watch.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Hey, bro, let me get a good look at that sword. So, like, how do
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that little Cloud strive?
Little
Why, I
Cloud
almost
strive.
didn't recognize you in that uniform of yours. You've grown so much since the last time we saw you.
Oh.
Did you come looking for Tifa? If you did, I'm sorry to tell you that she's not home at the moment.
Aw.
The least you could do was say hello to us, as if we're strangers.
Sorry, random NPCs, I don't recognize you. You weren't in the original. Alright, that's mean of me. Hey, what do we have here? An ether. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've only got 300,000 heal.
I see you, Cloud. What mischief are you up to this time?
Mischief? I don't know, getting involved into a war or something?
It's a miracle.
Alright, let's move on. Not so loud. Relax.
We need to leave these men in peace so that they can rest up for tomorrow.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Where's the Masamune?
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
What's that on his belt? The design of something, but I can't tell what.
Night.
Jeez.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old
Wakey,
enough to
wakey.
make her own decisions now.
Midgar looks different in the morning. Nibelheim, not Midgar. I appreciate the attention to detail
We leave
again.
once our guide arrives.
I know that I've said it a million times, but
Brian! Sephiroth, sir.
they really put a lot
I
of
must
care into this
insist
game.
that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa. You can still back out. You don't have to do this.
Cowgirl
I'm going,
outfit.
and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
I know, right?
Not today.
He's way too alluring to be evil.
Can you talk to him?
The paparazzi, my one
You
weakness.
mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that?
No. I cannot deal with their journalistic
There?
ideologies. What if they take my bad side? How will I live it down?
Say cheese!
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I...
Imagine
Guess we
Sephiroth's the
were.
type of person you want to romance him. Yeah. You're not the only one. A lot of people.
The reactor was halfway up Mount
He's
Eagle.
definitely not the type of person
I was looking
that
forward to breathing that crisp,
approach you
clean
like
mountain
he'd want to
air.
destroy the planet. More like he'd be obsessed with how he'd look like in a photo. Imagine he would probably take that picture like a 50 times, thinking it will probably be in the newspapers or something. Make sure to get my good side. Something like that.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view.
Even the voice, just like...
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips.
I think this is breathtaking though.
Which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's
Dang.
so cool.
Not a bad view, eh? Like the walking red flag, yep. The more dangerous he is, the more alluring. I mean, where's the fun if he's not trying to take over the world, right? Or summon the giant rock to the ground. More red flags, the better.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
Hey, where's the title sequence? Supposed to get the credits. Anyway, whatever. I was gonna say, I always thought that Mount Nebel looks, the mountains, they look a bit like claws, or... Oh, look, deer. Or fangs. Fangs, yeah. Even in the original, I don't know if my husband is the biggest green flag. Well, I think that's what you want from a partner. You don't want them to be dangerous or carrying around huge swords.
Seen those near the village, and they're
I don't know,
not nice.
that's what I'm thinking.
What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
I reckon it's human nature to want what you can't have, right? Yeah. I didn't even touch them!
That was awesome!
I didn't even breathe on them.
If
This is normal
how
mode.
It's going to be. There doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
I get this is supposed to be a tutorial, but like, wait.
All yours.
You know what to do, Cloud!
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Yep. Okay. Ladies first. And soldiers, I guess. Go on. Uh-huh.
Is that Mako? Whoa.
Oh. Fountain. Here it comes. Back. Back where you came from.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Not really.
Just you watch. Burn. Well, that's that.
Alright, where to next? I was just looking at my creator dashboard and I can't add anything yet, so it gives me a tiny bit more time. Because I'm too fast! Yep, take your time with it.
Take it away!
Calling fire.
Boop. To the ground. Sorry. Enjoy the process, Chaotic. That's my advice.
Well done, Trooper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who knows? Maybe one day this soldier will grow up to be a real hero.
I got the rest.
Hit me. And you're done. No, he's still alive. Surprising. At this point, I think Cloud's stronger than Sephiroth.
We still have a long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys?
That's an idea.
I'll be careful.
You better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like when you go affiliate, it sort of like hits you with a whole bunch of stuff that you need to do.
If it's a fight you want, sloppy. It's on now. Bye.
So yeah, it's good to just take the time with it. Like I said,
Piece of cake.
just one thing at a time, you know. Go through all the stuff. I know you feel like, I don't know, if you're a little bit like me, you feel like you want to get it all done as quickly as possible so that, like, if anyone comes into the channel, they want to find it everything neat and tidy, but it's like, it's okay. If you're a new creator, people will definitely understand that.
Well, that's that.
Like, there's a lot of things I still don't understand. I don't know. Yeah, I thought I would have more time before I got affiliate, so I was working on everything, but I feel like me, personally, the emotes are a favorite, so I'm working, yeah. You know what I did for the emotes? I just took some selfies, and then I cranked them down to emote the, what am I trying to say? Jeez. The requirements, the size, the image size for the emote, the right size, yeah, for the emote, the requirement size, and then I just went on. I made sure that the background was like white or black or whatever, and then I just uploaded them to Twitch, and the animations, the Twitch gives you the animations on its own.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes.
Yes. Sephiroth, sir. I know. I hate taking pictures of myself as well. I think I come out gross in all of my photos. But the thing is, I think that having emotes of yourself, at least one or two, helps with recognition. Helps with because if you're putting your face on stream, people need to know who you are. That's at least that's how I see it. Whoa, smashing box. So at least have. I know probably don't like to hear this, but at least maybe 1 or 2 emotes of your face. Yeah, just 1 or 2. Maybe an LOL emote and make it animated so it goes up and down, so it's not just sitting there still, you know? Can I go down? Oh, I can't go down. Might do a gift. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Do you think I enjoy seeing this face on a emote? That is definitely a big no.
Piece of cake.
Gotcha. I don't really care about finding all the treasures. We can just move on. Alright, I've got like 45 minutes.
But there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Mako poisoning would be the worst.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%.
Oh, thank you.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
We're done? Oh, there's more.
No Mako gas detected.
Thank you.
Elevator access granted.
That was a bit of a pointless minigame they added in this area. But anyway. He's so goddamn tall. Alright. They're faster.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Yeah, that'll help.
I'm the guide here.
But yeah, seriously, like, you'd have to be pretty dumb to cross it. Whoop. This is gonna go well. Whoa! Oh no!
Tifa! Are you okay?
Not really!
Just pretty awesome. Like, he just lets go. He's like, whatever. A little water's not gonna kill me. Nah. Knight in shining armor, right? Sephiroth always it? No. This is the story of how Sephiroth becomes evil. Right now, Sephiroth was considered a hero, right? He was a good guy. This is him saving people and stuff. You're gonna see how he becomes evil in, well, if we're able to finish this side story. But right now, him and Cloud are best buddies.
He's in Fate's hands now.
People take pictures of him and ask him for his autograph.
Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the
Cloud
village.
struggles with Sephiroth.
Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well,
Oh well.
we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time. For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.
It's gonna be funny. I've made Cloud. Oh no, Sephiroth's pretty strong too. Okay. Well, I think I bought a game expansion, but it doesn't release until the 18th. That's definitely not the wisest purchase, Atomic. But hey, at least you'll have something to look forward to, right?
Off you go.
Okay. Which game was it? Out of curiosity.
More Mako gas ahead.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
Come on.
A Mako spring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
I just need to add more games
What are
to
you
my
talking
list.
about?
Play.
Who told you that?
My
I don't
dad.
think we'll ever stop.
And the mayor, if you must know.
Of course, we'll always have games
Except
to play.
the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
There's always new games coming out. Honestly, it's hard. I find it a bit overwhelming, and it's hard to keep
the
up.
Size of it. Astounding. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say.
To be
It's an
released,
affront to
I'm assuming.
science.
Who?
Hojo from Research and
Oh, to
Development.
be read.
His predecessor was a great man, but him, he is anything but. We should press on.
Onward.
This won't take long.
Oh, it won't.
Fire.
Alright, let's use
Take the
Sephiroth a
lead.
bit.
Hold still.
There we go. Aquatar, Throne of Glass, Fourth Wing. What? What are all those? Climb, man, climb. Oh, books. Oh. Not a big fan of books here. But hey, if you like them, more power to you. I don't have the patience to read books, to be honest.
This way.
Ah, made it to the water. Read those except Onyx Storm and the most recent SJM book. Oh, nice job. Well, that's what we've got video games for. So yeah, I don't know. I tried to read a few books when I was younger.
Heads up.
And I just found I didn't have the patience for them, so... Oh, I would do that.
On you. So it won't be the last.
The thing is, and the one argument I'll make is that games, when it comes to games and imagination, I find that we used to be, because of the advancements in technology, right, and graphics and all that, we used to be a lot more, like, games required a lot more imagination out of players, like for players to use their imagination. Back in the day, like back in the early PlayStation days or Super Nintendo days and all that. Whereas today, I feel like games serve everything to the player. They just give us everything. Currently reading D&D knowledge books so I can understand BG3 better for when I do honor mode. Nice.
Gotcha.
Critical Role. Critical Role, isn't that where Ashley Johnson and Matt Mercer, isn't that the show they have? Or like they do a podcast or something? Wrong way? Wrong way. Yeah. Cool. I've never seen it. I've just heard about it.
Well, that's that.
The Dungeons and Dragons group, and they stream their campaign. Oh. Back in the day, I thought it was just like a show where they like mock other things. I thought it was like a comedy show or something like that. I've never seen it. Alright, where's the machine? Ah, right, all the way back here. Mercer's a genius. Of course, he's Vincent and so many other characters, so very entertaining and very funny. Well, hey, if it's your cup of tea, you know. I'm just not into the whole Dungeons and Dragons lore and all that. I don't know why. I never actually gave it a chance. So it might be a little bit narrow-minded of me. Because, honestly, I do enjoy RPGs. I just never had a group to play it with. Asked us to delete messages. Why? What do people write in there? Must get a lot of nasty comments. Hello, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, not Remake. We just wrapped up with Remake. So, yeah, we're doing the Nibelheim mission. It gets occasionally wild. What group doesn't get wild? Like, the minute you get a little bit of attention, right?
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
The minute your community begins to grow, you start getting angry messages. I feel like that comes with the territory, right?
No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
I'd love to find a group to play with, but also be able to teach. You can teach me if you want. Nah, just kidding. Isn't there... I think Caster's group has a Dungeons and Dragons thread or channel in the does have so many subscribers. Well, of course, we're talking about Matt Mercer and Ashley Johnson. He was Ellie in The Last of Us, and Matt Mercer is Vincent, among other things. Matt Mercer is in literally everything. He's like the Samuel Jackson of video games.
Up ahead. Looks like a way out.
Boss fight, everyone. Of course, I have so many. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Huh?
And of course, they're amazing actors too. They're amazing people, right?
What?
And Laura Bailey's involved too, isn't she? I need to learn myself. I get a lot of being able to understand the little things. There's a lot of detail in Dungeons and Dragons. It's one of the oldest RPGs in history, and it's one of the most expanded RPGs in history too.
Thinks we're out of Imperium. Someone should tell it we're not. Try to keep your guard up.
Loving this music, by the way.
Try to mix it up. You need to vary your attacks.
Let's use Fireball Blade. I like that. And again.
On me.
Get him. Yeehaw. Boop.
Done?
Pretty much.
Sephiroth.
Where are my mods at?
Pretty mobile.
Until we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword.
Spells. Let's give it an old Pandara. Cool. There it goes.
Got it.
Alright, let's use Sephiroth for a bit. Stealing close. Here. Why are you so weak, Sephiroth? You're not supposed to be. Give him a Hell's Gate.
Defense, wow.
That's just loud. You can't be that weak.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
You dog. Uh-oh, he's mad.
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Get down from there. Boop.
Follow my lead.
Whoa. Blue Sephiroth the Kingdom Come.
We need to work together.
Might want to steer clear of the gas.
Where's the gas? See the quote.
The gas.
Alright. Let's do a double helix. Boop. Got him. Got struck the pose, right? You can't fight without striking a pose. Fireball Blade.
It's all you. Stand back.
Danshin. No? Oh, he lashed down on us.
Stand back.
Gotcha.
Got ya.
Yeah. That's how. Sephiroth to the rescue.
Take it from here.
Watch the dude. Woo.
Nice work.
You know what? I think I might actually put it on hard mode.
Okay,
For the rest of the...
Maybe I'm missing something here, but everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Well, maybe wait and you'll find out.
Oh, I will. I will.
Okay, Havel and everyone else, this is where things start going downhill. I know, right? It's like I'm getting there.
No way! I want to go too.
Yeah, I should have. It's way too easy and I'm way too overpowered.
Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
You better keep me safe.
It doesn't even talk. Just auras up. Let's see. Can I? Options. Extra settings. No. What's that? Yuffie? Chapter 12 companion. Yuffie? No. Anyway. Oh, it won't let me go hard. Alright, when we change chapters, we'll go hard. Because this is just... There's no more boss battles in this chapter anyway.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Easy.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
No way. Just a casual check, right? We're just here to casually check out the reactor. We're not going to see anything bad. Interesting how the second game starts pretty much just like how the first one starts, by checking out a Mako reactor. Almost. Imagine me doing easy, like as soon as I look at the boss stuff, I'll just be dying off. That door is broken. I think something was in there and wanted out. Ah, there's Walex. Yeah.
Say a few words to your sword first.
You missed the Yuffie DLC, mate. They're taking on Rebirth. But you're right on time. See all the drama. Good to have you in, mate. Thanks for joining. Oh, you're in lurk mode. Okay.
Hojo, you are really something.
That's an understatement.
What are those things?
You're such a creep.
Genova? Wasn't that...
What's behind that door? You know how they talk about skeletons in the closet? Well, this is Shinra's closet.
Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
It's a valve. One. It has a graveyard nick. Yep, pretty much. You won't believe. Funny how they made entire spin-off games with just small things and small secrets of Shinra. Uh-oh. Ever Crisis. Ah, you've played Ever Crisis? I'm not playing Ever Crisis.
What are you doing?
These pods
like it's a bit
built
too
for
long.
the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, infused with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster.
He just wanted to see what he'd make, right? He was just curious to see what would happen.
But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects. Look.
Freak. He just stuffed people in there and... Saying they made lots of spin-off measures. Very good. Yeah, no, I know.
Could it be that I was created the same
Ever Crisis describes the whole life of Sephiroth from
same as these monsters?
ever since he was a young boy.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special, but not like this. Not like this.
Yep.
Am I even human?
It must be devastating, though.
Eventually, we went back to the inn.
Yeah,
But when
I
we got
imagine the
there-
story must be great.
Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
Must have sucked, but yeah, get back to
He
the
left.
story, please. The
Didn't
important
tell
part.
us all where he was going.
I was just saying that for Sephiroth, because like we know he's the main antagonist and he's a villain and all that, but it must have been devastating for him to realize that from the start he didn't know who he was or where he was born and all that, and he tried to laugh it off. Like we saw in the beginning, he says, "Why am I talking about my mother and my father and all that?" But he never knew where he was born and all that, and now all of a sudden he's realizing that he's always had that question about himself, about his own origins. And for that question to be answered in a way that like, oh, hey, you were born in a facility and you're part of an experiment to create a super soldier. Imagine to have that question your whole life, to like wonder, villains aren't born, they're made. Yeah, exactly. To have that question answered in that way, that's brutal, right? That's got to be devastating to discover that like the whole world, that you were brought into this world to be a weapon, right? And the only reason you were born is to like destroy or to kill. No wonder he eventually went sort of psychotic and decided to take out most of humanity, right?
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
That's what I always say.
Haven't heard anything about the reactor either.
That
What happened up there anyway?
That the real villain of this game isn't Sephiroth, it's Hojo.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
Because he didn't care about anything or anyone. All he wanted to do was his experiment, right? Experimented on animals, then he experimented on humans, and he just wanted to create his little... He wanted to play little games. He thought of it all as a game. He didn't care about who he was hurting or who he was damaging.
Shinra
Just as long as he...
was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so,
No, this is too easy, Mons.
that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
There's a painting over here that's a bit of a spoiler. I don't know if you can see it. This painting. You can't see it. Anyway. That's Hojo in that painting and someone else who we will not mention. Anyway. Let's move on.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Could we play the piano? Imagine this must have been a really nice house back in the day. But now it's just been left to ruin.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Turn back. Do not enter. The door is locked. I wonder what's behind this door. Oh well. Guess we'll have to find out later. And I wonder what they use all this stuff for. No? Everything's locked? Must be keeping a lot of secrets in here. Ah, there he is. Hey, Sephi, what you doing? Reading?
excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer, a life form in stasis. Professor
What's
Gast
this about?
named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977.
Lucky sevens.
Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once
Interesting
they
name.
understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
Okay.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
Well, you want to know where you came from, right? And then on the 7th day,
We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Can't go anywhere without the sword. Literally part of his body at this point.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage.
This part's creepy.
The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova.
Genova.
The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The
Thank you for the hydrate.
glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
See, that's when the switch goes off in Sephiroth's mind, and he's like, time to kill.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
Whoop. Boing.
Sephiroth.
Descent into madness.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village.
I don't think there was much he could have done.
Or tried, at least.
What?
Oh, he's mad. Like insane, not like angry. He's mad. He's gone mad.
Hey, you!
What?
Get in there! The villagers need your help!
Yeah.
Watch out!
Whoa! Almost broke your legs, huh?
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Oh, great. Now we're gonna have to crawl our way into town.
Mom.
Check on Mum. Good idea.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled. God. Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now. Yes, sir.
Gee, where do you begin?
Sephiroth? But he... Why would he...
Hey? Jeez, and everything is literally on fire. Alright, let's go into town. Follow the mayor. He should know. Uh-oh. Ah, dang. I'm gonna have to find another way around.
I'm coming.
Whoop. Probably. I'll be real. Probably.
Almost there.
That's gotta hurt. Alright, hang in there. By the way, the music is epic. Setting the mood for something. Pretty crazy. Yeah, put a flesh wound. He's fine. Jeez, his legs must be going through. Oh. Imagine he could barely stand at this point.
Please be okay.
The whole house is on fire. Oh, that poor security officer. Is he trying to help my... Wait. Security officer says... What? Mom. Is he my brother? What? Or is he close to her? Maybe she fed him while we were here? Why is he so close to my house? What does he care about this? Oh, well. Questions for later. That poor... We should have helped him. Why didn't he bother... I mean, I suppose his mother takes priority, right?
Run away.
Is she saying that from inside the house?
You have to live.
I remember that dialogue from Remake, from the start of Remake, when Sephiroth said that thing.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there!
So his mother died?
It's gonna be okay!
I'm assuming she burned
I got you.
in the
Come
fire.
on, let's get you up.
Aww, brutal. What a maniac. I still can't tell what that thing is on his belt though. I'm curious. Stop killing everyone. Oh. Jeez, look at that. It's nothing to him. Just pokes them.
Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
Oh man, everything's falling down. Shoot him, shoot the guy. Look, he doesn't even care. Carnage. Even if Cloud could do something at that point, even if he was at full strength, he couldn't stop him. That guy's a monster. Ah! Probably asking why they didn't shoot him, right? These are villagers. I imagine they probably haven't used the gun for anything. Maybe to shoot down an animal or something. They probably hadn't used the gun to kill a person, and they probably didn't want to. That's why they were hesitating. Even if it is to protect their families. You've never taken a human life and you probably don't want to.
Sephiroth!
Like he's not even listening, right? It's like he's zoned out entirely. I also think there's a hint of sadness here. Like, maybe he thinks he's fulfilling the role that he was given at birth. Like he might... Yeah, he's entirely gone. He's gone.
Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
You can tell he's like...
Dad and I had gone there to hide.
He's found out this truth about himself, and he thinks
When
that
Sephiroth showed up,
if this
Dad
is what
decided that he
I was
going
born to do, I'm gonna do it.
Dad,
Oh, poor thing.
it was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Don't do it.
Mother, I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
He knows how to block. Hello, welcome in. We're watching Sephiroth's Descent into Madness. Hope you enjoy. Ah. begin to think Cloud must have been feeling at that point.
Promised you'd save me if I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Is he talking to a statue?
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
It's that thing we saw at Shinra HQ.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
Welcome in. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. He's like, and that's where the story ends. Like, what? You gotta be kidding me.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom.
What news? What
They said
happened?
he went missing during a training exercise.
Went missing?
The story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Don't know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
But seriously,
After 5 years?
that's a weird place to stop a story, right?
Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Genova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth, so how about we give our heads a rest?
Okay. Still seems weird that you'd end the story there. Like I was face to face with Sephiroth and...
oh, no you don't. That bed's mine.
Sweet dreams.
Enjoy the couch.
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Probably did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
I don't understand what she means.
By whispers?
Probably did it. What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
So if he wasn't there, how does he know the story?
Cloud, you up?
Always up for a little late night convo. Alright. So, since it's already yeah, I can just save here. Since it's already like 4:15, we're going to end stream here. And we're going to pick it up right where we left off tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream starts 2 hours later, so it's going to be 2 p.m. for me, 12 p.m. Central European time. So just do the change and you can see it on the schedule as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Walex, Chaotic, Monza, Vianney Fanti, Cavill, Atomic, and everyone who tuned in even for a little bit. I'm going to have to run off because I don't want to be late for work, but thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and making this stream so much more enjoyable. We'll talk tomorrow, and I'll probably see you later on, some of you tonight as well. So enjoy the rest of your day, have fun, whatever you do, and we'll catch up later. Hunter out. See you, everyone. Bye.